Anzac Day at the MCG has been a footballing tradition for more than 20 years. As Collingwood and Essendon meet to pay tribute to those who served, the home of football comes to a standstill as 90,000 fans pause to remember the fallen. The tradition began famously in 1995, when the two teams were locked on 111 points apiece after 120 minutes. The star that day, of course, was Severio Rocca, who kicked 9 goals from 10 marks against Dustin Fletcher. Rocca's performance set a pattern for the early meetings between the two clubs, for he kicked 24 goals in the first 4 Anzac Day games as Collingwood went on to win the next 3 encounters. Essendon owned the bulk of the next 7 meetings, but the Magpies' moment was well worth it. Wedged in between the defeats was victory in the wet, as teenager Mark McGough won the Anzac Day medal of 2002 as best of field in just his 2nd game. McGough isn't the only youngster to use Anzac Day as the stage to etch his name into football folklore. Dale Thomas captured the imagination with his daring feats in 2006, while Paul Seedsman enjoyed a day out almost a decade later when he claimed an Anzac Day medal of his own. But in the post-Rocca era, without question, Collingwood's Anzac Day star has been Dane Swan. Swan saved 2 of his finest performances for the enormous crowds of 2012 and 2014, when he stole the show with a combined 68 disposals and 7 goals. Of those goals, some were the most storied of his career, from his tummy rub in 2012 to his back-to-back boundary line belters 2 years later.
He's going to arch his back and take them on, gets to the pocket, and yes he does!
We mustn't forget the captain either. Scott Pendlebury claimed back-to-back Anzac Day medals in 2010 and 2011, en route to 2 of the most clinical victories of the club's golden run. Now, as the 2 clubs prepare to meet for the 23rd year, we await the writing of the next chapter in one of football's grandest traditions.